Hey guys, this is my third time, hopefully three's the charm, trying to do this video. I tried to do it earlier this afternoon, and because of all the snow, which is one thing I wanted to kind of show you, so unfortunately you're getting some of my messy garage, but it was just too bright, the snow, and it was just making me so dark you couldn't see anything. And part of the whole point of this is a couple of things: the jacket and this hat. I wanted to show you, just show them off a little bit, and the jacket mainly, but we're getting this huge snowstorm, Helene, whatever it is, that's coming up the coast here, and normally where I am here in Delaware, we're right on the coast. We almost never get snow like this. This is really super rare, unless there's a really huge snowstorm. But a lot of times when it's one of these, it's coming up the coast like this from the south. By the time it gets here, it's usually rain, and it's a little bit further north. You get up by Philadelphia and north and New York City, and that's when it starts turning into snow, and then New England gets killed, and we don't get much here. But we've got a good 6 inches on the ground right now. It's supposed to not be stopping for another couple hours, so we're going to be seeing snow. I mean, it's just really coming down right now. I'll pan over in a second and show you. But I wanted to show you this. It's an all-wool, 100% wool zip-up jacket from GFredAsbell. And one of the nice things about it was I got it this past summer, actually, and if you want to do what I did, which was kind of get it customized, you better do it in the summertime, because they said, you know, if you asked for this in October, you probably wouldn't have got it before the end of January. So, you know, you barely have any time to wear it. So fortunately I did this. One of the things was I got it in a 3X, 3XL, 3 extra large, so that I had layering room. But the problem with that was the sleeves would have been way too long, so I had the sleeves cut back a couple inches, and it was perfect, and it's great now. 23 degrees right now. I've got on a cotton, 100% cotton quarter zip. Under that I've got a 65-35 polyester cotton short sleeve shirt, and then under that I got a 100% cotton long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm perfectly fine out here. If you were out there in the actual snow, not quite as good, because it gets, you know, it'll get wet. Now of course we'll keep you warm when it's wet, but it'll also get wet and really heavy. So you'd want another layer on top of this, a soft shell of some kind, or something else that's got a good bit of water resistance or waterproofing to it, so that, you know, if you're out there. But it is warm. It's really warm. The other thing about the wool, wind will cut right through it. It doesn't have any kind of liner, so you'd want maybe something underneath, a little bit better of a wind breaker of some kind, wind block of some kind, or you'd want another heavier layer on the outside. Again, that's polyester of some kind that'll cut the wind back, so you don't feel it as much. But as far as warmth is concerned, it's great. Here, let me show you this real quick. We'll look out here. See how good that gets for you. Really nice. It's snowing like crazy out there. So anyway, the other thing you see is this big hood. This thing is great because it's covering a hat. You can actually cover a good size hat with it, certainly a ball cap. It's almost too big if you're wearing it by itself. But this was the other thing I wanted to show you, is this hat called the Real Deal Brazil tarp hat. It's actually made from an old tarp. Sort of the thing. You'll get the link in there. You can see it. It's got a little wire, kind of a heavy wire all the way around the rim, so you can kind of train it to. Right now this thing is just it's ready to go. It's not I wear it. It's good for water, for rain. It's good when it's cooler, not good when it's really hot, because the problem with it is it's way too hot. You know, it doesn't breathe at all. Also the chin strap thing, and it's got a cinch on it. You can cinch it up. That you get extra. About $40 for the hat. Kind of neat. I'm not a ball cap guy. Don't like ball caps that much. I'm not a cowboy, so I don't wear cowboy hats. So something like this was kind of an in-between thing. You know, I got boonie hats, especially for the summertime, but this thing is kind of neat for adverse weather and just when you want to be different, you know, don't want to have the same old every time. So I like wearing it for that. Pretty cool. Of course, obviously, I'll put the links for everything in. I'll probably flash them on the screen here, but I'll also put them in the, you know, in the channel links. You know, more information underneath. But this was, I really wanted to talk about this one. I love this jacket. It's really nice. Not great in snow, without some kind of layer over top of it or underneath of it. Not great in the when it's raining either. It's not a good wet weather, but boy, if you want to stay warm, this thing is awesome. Also, it's got bottom here. You can zip up. So nice thing about that is, so it's got the 2-zip. The nice thing about that is, like, if you go to sit down, you know, on a log or something out at camp, you can unzip it slightly and get a little bit more room, make it a little more comfortable. It's also got these slash pockets in the back. Now again, when I first got it, I thought, wow, these things are way too far back. That's just not right. But you go and sit down on a log or something in camp, and all of a sudden it pulls everything forward kind of, and they're in the perfect position. It's really meant as a hunting jacket. The other cool thing is these different, you know, patterns that they have. They have all these cool patterns. This thing, except in snow, but if you were in a pine, you know, a lot of pine trees, you'd just about disappear with this color pattern and stuff. I got several really cool patterns. One is a ghost pattern, something ghost pattern they call it, is for in the snow, and that thing, I'm telling you, it's everything from bright white to dark black and everything in between, you know, shades of gray and stuff. And the way it's patterned out, you were in a forest in snow, you'd disappear. You would literally disappear in it. And a bunch of other types of colors and various. I mean, they got everything from, you know, your standard red and black plaid to all these different kind of hunting type colors. They got the pullover anoraks with the kangaroo pocket in the front, you know, little pocket, and it's a pullover, so the pocket is all the way through. Like this one is, you know, 2 pockets, one on each side, because you got a zipper in the middle. The other kind, you know, you can get your hands all the way through. So kind of nice, a lot of nice, pretty nice stuff. And the pricing, I think I mentioned it, but if I didn't, $120 with shipping for this, and that was including no charge to shorten the sleeves a little bit as a kind of custom deal. Fantastic. So it was kind of cool, and I really like it. Really nice thing. Like I said, it's not going to be for snow or rain unless you've got a good, you know, cover over it of some kind. But for just cold, like I said, 22, 23 degrees right now, I'm fine. Matter of fact, my ears are starting to get cold, but I'm fine with this. And the hat, kind of cool. Just you know, something different. You know, if you want a hat like this and you just don't want to, like I said, I didn't want a cowboy hat. I didn't want a ball cap. This kind of fit the bill in the middle. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Hopefully this one comes out. Snow, snow, snow. Can't wait. Tomorrow I get to shovel it all. But anyway. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Just wanted to do something. Bored, sitting here, figured, you know what? It's a perfect time to do this review of this jacket. Great jacket. It's not lined, really, but it's great. I mean, it's really warm for this kind of weather. As long as you put something over it to keep the water off of it, you'll stay toasty warm. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.